All right, we had a big snowfall yesterday, and now I have knocked the snow off my palate as I continue to prepare for Myrtle Beach. Only 2 days to go. It is Thursday, and I leave on Saturday to go out to the Monterey Peninsula to play Spyglass, Spanish Bay, and Pebble Beach. So here's what I've been working on, part of my Beasley's Winter Project. Once again, I'm not a pro. Go see your PGA pro. But I just invited you to go along with me on Twitter. So, as you know, I've worked all winter on initiating the downswing with my lower body in some form or fashion. Well, here's something that I discovered when one of my teachers, I believe it was Sean Clement, that talked about the cycle of momentum. You have to let it complete itself. Now it's complete. You don't catch it here and try to force it down. There's no visual pleasantry in that type of movement. This is ugly because you're grabbing momentum before it completes itself and throwing it down at the ball. This is poetry. Complete, 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 complete. That's where rhythm and timing come from. It's the number one thing I have to remember when I'm playing Pebble, is don't get in a hurry to hit the ball and see what beautiful scenery you just knocked the ball into. Let it complete itself, complete itself. And if I don't do anything else, I'll play great golf if I just complete the cycle of momentum. All right, let's take it a step further. When it comes to initiating the lower body, you don't just do it willy-nilly. I think the problem with learning how to do it is people go back and then they initiate the lower body. Well, no, you are catching the fall of momentum with your lower body. And that's big now, that's big. So you want to complete it. As it's falling, you want to catch it and speed it up with your lower body. So here's correct. So you saw my lower body went first, the club swung through the impact zone second. So here we go. Catch it falling. Boom. Maybe you want to stand up on your left leg. Do it when it's falling. That's what speeds up the club. You're standing up to sling the club so there's a purpose. See, we just do it because we think we're supposed to do it. But if you can feel and understand the purpose, you can achieve it. And the purpose is to speed up momentum. That's two perfect, lightning, blistering fast shots. And all I'm doing is waiting until momentum, the cycle of momentum, has completed itself. Now, some people say you start the lower body while the upper body is still going back. Well, that's probably true. See if I can do that. I can. And if you understand the purpose of the lower body, so can you. You can do anything if you understand the purpose. Okay. Okay. Initiate with the lower body. Catch the fall. Catching the fall of momentum and slinging it forward with your lower body may be the most important thing that I've ever learned in golf. That wasn't fast, that was pro speed. That was out of control. That ball is stuck in my swing block right there. not so good. Catch the fall. Yeah. I caught the falling momentum and used my lower body to speed it up. Catch the fall. Now, this will work over and over again. You wanna know why? Because it's the correct kinetic sequence. Catch the fall with my lower body and sling it around. Your lower body has purpose. At that time, I tried to use the lower body from the very beginning of the downswing. Let me try that again. If I could accomplish that, I believe that would be taking one more timing element out of it, as opposed to waiting for the fall and then timing the fire. What if I just went to the top and fired the lower body? That would take one element of timing out of the equation. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Let's pause it and let me think about that. Okay, before I paused it to pick up balls, I decided to take a look at initiating the downswing from the having a static stop and then downswing with the lower body to take an element of timing out of the swing. Stop, lower body. Little scuzzy. Very good. Like Paul Lazinger said on the Golf Channel, I'm thinking about initiating with the lower body right before I pull back the backswing. I like this because now I'm just knocking the hell out of the ball. I thought about something else when I mentioned Paul Lazinger. Every now and then, my club gets shut on the way down. And I call that scuzzy because I kind of release it too soon. And I hit the ground right behind the ball. Club face is closed. That's usually my big problem. Lazinger said because of his strong grip, he thought about knuckles up. First thought was initiating the downswing with the lower body. Then as he came into impact, he wanted his knuckles up and facing that way. I just tried that and hit two beautiful. I believe for me that's going to be a ball that starts out to the right and my natural draw is going to bring it back 3 or 4 yards. And it'll keep me from hitting that occasional, my miss will probably be a block, a push, as opposed to a smothered hook, which is, that can be out of bounds. That's a big number. So I'm going to try knuckles up at impact. Now, if you go knuckles up at impact, the club face is open. So if you get in front of the ball, you're going to hit a slice. If you fall way back, that's not good either. So knuckles up, maintaining a beautiful rotation. Okay, that's it. All right, I'm ready to go to Pebble. Knuckles up. See, because when I say knuckles up, that means I'm not trying to close the club face with my hands. That's all it means. I'm holding it so light that even though I'm coming down thinking knuckles up, the way the club is designed, if I grab it at the head and just turn it, it's going to speed up without me speeding it up. See, as it goes over, it's going to close based on the distribution of weight. The instrument is designed to square. It's going to square. When it squares and we square is when you get a hook or a big old slice because you're moving in front of the ball. Knuckles up, lower body, knuckles up. That's it. Okay. I've established my swing, my swing keys for Pebble Beach. It is lower body, knuckles up. That means that when I let the cycle of momentum complete itself, I'm gonna start my lower body and have my left hand knuckled up. It's gonna turn that way like you see on television. It's gonna rotate on its own because I'm holding it with a very light grip and swinging it on a very steady plane. Lower body, knuckles up. Plus, this is contacting my swing box at a different spot. If you can see my swing box, the sweet spot, I've cut all the swings and destroyed the box. This is hitting on fresh string up a little higher than where I normally hit, which tells me that that club face is about 6 to 8 degrees open, which if you know the science of golf, you know that that's probably a draw. A draw is 6 degrees open, you know, from the inside. Knuckles up. Because I've been working on the lower body for so long, I don't have to say lower body. I don't have to say initiate with the lower body. All I got to do is say knuckles up. How cool is that to line up on a tee box and just say knuckles up and make a swing? To pick your club, make your line, get your stance, check your grip pressure, and just say knuckles up. And hit a shot like that. That's crazy. Let's look at that from the other side. Knuckles up. Chest turned over there like the pros. Completely released. That's it, baby. Good practice session today.